Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock on a Sunday, which means it's time for a review show special. This is where I take a deep dive into a particular trick or product and I'll tell you exactly what I think. Now today, two things. One, we're going to be looking at Ditto by Ellusionist. But two, a couple of weeks ago I invited Matt onto the review show special. Unfortunately, viewing figures were so low that hardly any of you probably noticed. But, you know, the fact is, I feel sorry for him, so I've invited him back. So,
I was in there selling shit for you, making you money, and I get dragged in here to do a video.
Continue doing that, you know, but I want to get you involved in this because
it's not my fault.
You know, I think you might like this. I think you might like this, and I thought we'd try something different. This is a new trick by Ellusionist. You probably, looking at this, will recognise it a little bit because it's a little bit like what Ryland does in his stage show, right? But it's a completely different method. It's quite interesting.
Okay.
So we're going to make it half Matt test, half review show special. I'm going to perform it for you. Get your thoughts on it, then we're going to stop the camera. I'm going to tell you how it works, show you a bit of the tutorial, and then we can get a review from you as well, okay? And I've really gone to town with this, and what I've done is I took the pen, the black pen, and I made a picture of you. Ta-da. It's Matt.
How is that me?
It looks just like you.
Look at the size of the body compared to this.
I mean, he's given you a flattering waist.
Yeah, look like fucking Johnny Bravo with a trilby on.
That's your hat, look!
How is that a hat? That's not a cap.
Your hat.
That's a trilby.
It's your hat. It's your hat, and look how happy you are.
What's happened to my eye?
Yeah,
I had some kind of stroke.
yeah, your eyes got a bit wonky, but you're happy. You know why you're happy?
Why?
Because you're with me. So
I thought it was because it was nearly home time.
No, although it is nearly home time. So let's get on with this. So I've also made a prediction inside this envelope. There is a prediction.
Okay.
I'm going to put it there so it's out of reach. Look, I can't reach it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know my lines. So we're going to try and do something. Forget about the black for a minute. There's five other colours: orange, blue, red, yellow, and green. When I snap my fingers, I'm going to look away. I'm going to take any one of the colours out, show it to the camera so the camera knows what colour it is. Yeah, and then put it back in. Okay.
Take it out, show it them. Don't
put it back in, so everybody at home knows what colour it is that you're thinking of.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to look away. Do that right now. Just show them one colour. Okay. Put it back. So now everybody at home, have you put it back?
Yeah. Now
everybody at home knows what the colour is that you've picked, right? I don't know the colour, but you do. You're the only one that knows the colour.
Well, and them lot.
And them lot, but nobody else knows the colour other than. Let's do this. Right, okay, I'm going to look away. When I look away, what I want you to do is take the colour that you just showed the camera, and I want you to go ahead and colour in the tie. Can you do that for me?
What tie? That's a tie?
Yeah, it looks like a tie. I think that's...
Does it?
Yeah, it's a tie.
You want me to colour in that weird triangle that's in the middle of his...
That tie, yes. Colour in the tie. I'll look away. Go ahead and colour in the tie. And then when you've done that, put the pen back. Okay. Now, are you ready? I've been studying at the hands of Pete Turner here. This is proper mentalism. Pete Turner's on the tutorial for this.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Slowly lift up your hand. No, the other one.
What, you're going to see
No,
it?
that's it. You thought of red. Great, isn't it? You forgot the top of the tie, though, you know.
Is that the top of the tie?
Yeah, that's the bit
is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a knot?
Yeah.
This is the worst picture anyone's ever drawn, ever.
Okay. So are you impressed by the little feat of mentalism?
What feat of mentalism?
What you thought of red?
This is staggering.
We'll do it again. I'll look away. Well, okay, I'll get away. I'll look away. Take a different pen out. Show it to Michael and the people at home, and then put it back. Tell me when you put it back.
Put it back.
Okay. So this time, I want you to colour in the shirt. Okay. So I'm going to turn away. When I've turned away, I want you to colour in the shirt. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
Be quick. You don't have to like scribble.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll look away. And while you're looking away, I'm going to mentally prepare myself. Hang on.
I'm not looking away. You're looking away.
Yes, I'm mentally preparing myself. Are you ready?
Hold on.
When you've done, put the pen back.
This is fucking riveting TV.
It's amazing because they're about to see the greatest mentalism of all time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can I turn it around?
Yeah.
Yellow.
This
It's like a lightning bolt that hits me in the head. And when I turned round, for some reason, I got a flash of yellow. That told me you thought of yellow. Good, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Let's do it again. Show them the pen. Put it back. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? This time, we're going to get real. I want to colour in the trousers. Can you do that for me?
I can have a go.
Great. I'll look at that. Colour in the trousers. Oh, by the way, I haven't told you yet, but when you start going and doing, you're doing gigs now and everything, this is going to be your new performing outfit.
My new performing outfit?
Yeah, I'm going to get you this in the colours that you've designed here. Are we done? Can I turn back?
Yeah.
Hang on. Look, my eyes are closed, aren't they? Look, I want you to see my eyes really are closed. This eye's closed, you can see, and this eye's, they're both closed, right? I can't see anything. Orange. It's good, isn't it?
Pete Turner had nothing to do with this.
Yes, he did. He scripted it for me. Brilliant, isn't it?
I need to have a word with Pete.
It's the 2 colours left. Grab another one, show it to the camera. Are you done?
Yeah,
Can I turn that round?
if you want to.
Colour in the shoes.
Are you just going to watch this time?
No, sorry. Very important I don't look at the colouring process.
I don't understand why you're turning around. Because you just turn around and look anyway.
Hang on. It's green.
Good. Brilliant.
Thank you. Now, in all seriousness, though, you could have taken the colours in any order. I haven't influenced you, have I? No? You could have taken the colours in any order. You had a free choice, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and influence you on this last one. Hang on. I'm going to make you take blue. Reach into the pot, look at that! Take any one that you blue. Do the hat. It's the only thing left. Perfect. You did that so well.
There's 3 years of art college not wasted.
Nope. Although you going to art college tells me everything I need to know. Check this out.
I did go to art college.
I know. Look, I've got a prediction here. Mm-hmm. It's been here from the very beginning.
What I don't like is that his colouring in's better than mine. You had more time. You had more time.
I did have more time.
And that's why you got me to colour in the top bit.
No, I just wasn't, neatness counts.
Continuity.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do the trousers better.
So, what do you think of the trick? There's lots of other stuff that you can do with that. A lot of people have questions whether you can do the actual colour match routine. You can. There's an example of doing the colour match routine.
Yeah.
There's lots of other stuff you can do. So, for example, one thing that Pete talks about, because it is Pete Turner on the tutorial, he has all the pens and he has them he looks away the entire time, and he has 5 people take pens and hide them in the pockets. And when he turns around, he can tell everybody which pen they've taken.
That would be cool.
Yeah, you can do. I mean, that's cool. You don't think that's cool? Why not?
Is that the method they teach?
What?
Is that the method that they teach?
I commented it up, obviously, because that's my style.
No, the method, not the presentation.
Do you know Do you know how it works?
I've got an idea.
Oh, do you?
Based on what just happened, yeah.
Go on. Well, actually, switch the camera off for a second. Let's hear your method. So I've just shown Matt the method. Mm-hmm. Genius, isn't it?
It's very clever.
It's genius. Because his point, tell them your point. Tell them your point. Yeah, I'm fine with you doing that on camera. Tell them your point.
Okay, I just thought that maybe I'm too tainted by you now, but I thought that in this kind of scenario, doing it here like this, for me taking the pen out and then putting it back again, that's telling you what.
But think about doing it on stage, Matt. Imagine that these are all in here and you're doing it on stage and you go, right, I'm going to look over there, blindfold myself for a second. I want everybody in the audience to know what colour you're thinking of. So take a colour, show it to the audience. Have you showed it to the audience? Put it back so I can't see. Fantastic. Now you're thinking of a colour. They know the colour. I have no idea what the colour is. So here's what I want you to do. And now you step forward and talk to the audience. And you say, while I talk to the audience, I want you to take whatever colour it is that you're thinking of and colour in the blah. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. While he's colouring it in, I want you to think for a second. He could have picked any colour. There's no way I could know the colour. It's a completely free choice. There's no way I can influence him. Have you done, Matt? You have. Okay, he's coloured in the first thing. Right, turn the picture over so I can't see what it is. Great. Now we're going to go for another colour. Mm-hmm. And from a stage point of view, which is really what this is designed for, you know, you were saying in there, this is riveting. Well, yeah, if you're doing it in a close-up situation like this, but if you're doing this on stage, you have every reason in the world to take out a colour, show it to the audience, and put it back in.
Put it back. Yeah, I guess so.
But there's lots of other stuff you can do with this as well. So, like I said, Pete, who does the tutorial, he goes through everything. So he talks about a sneak thief style routine where you have like 5 business cards and you have 5 people take a pen. And he gets each person, and while he's out the room, he can be out the room completely. They sign, they write a word, or they colour in the business card, and then they put the pens back in the tub, and then you come back into the room, and then you say to somebody, take the business cards, shuffle them up, and give them to me. So now he's got the business cards and he's not looked at any of them. He says, I'm going to turn them over one at a time and I'm going to tell you who drew each colour. So he turns over the first business card and they've all drawn a drawing on it or something with the colour. Mm-hmm. So he turns over the first business card and he goes, well, this is orange and you've drawn a banana. And it's kind of interesting, an orange banana, and that tells me that the sort of person that would do that is you. Fantastic. Did you get, yeah, okay, let's turn over the next one. And he gets each one correct. And then the last one, he doesn't even turn the business card over. He just says, if I told you the last one would be blue, that wouldn't be very impressive because there's only one left. So I tell you what, and you tell them what they've drawn, which is just amazing.
Oh.
I can tell you now.
Okay.
It's this combined with Magician's Graphology by Andy Nyman, which means nothing to you.
No,
but it's Andy Nyman's Magician's Graphology combined with this, combined with Ditto. He's got a Visa Cabaret style routine where he literally will say to somebody, look, I'm going to look away. I want you to take a pen. Have you got one? Great. Now I want you to put it in this pocket. Now take another pen, put it in this pocket. Take another pen, put it in this pocket. And then he turns round and he goes, right, okay, that's there, that's there, that's there. And he tells them immediately what's
that's
where.
cool.
He's got another routine where he gets an easel on stage and he gets 5 people. He turns round. He could be in another room or off stage. He gets 5 people to come up and take a pen. No, he gets 1 person to take 5 pens. And he says, I want you to write down the name of somebody who means something to you with one of the pens, and with the other pens, write down made-up names. And he can tell you exactly immediately who the actual real person is. There's lots of different ways, so you can do it for lie detector routines and stuff like that. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it, but the one thing that I mean, Ryland uses colour match. I mean, how many times have you seen him do that on the show? The one thing that this has an advantage of over colour match is there's no electronics.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to go wrong. Although, having said that, how many times have you watched Ryland do it? I've never seen it go wrong.
I've never seen it go wrong.
Like, he does it, like, nightly. And I've never seen it go wrong or even come close to going wrong. Or even, like, ever. Like, ever since he went to the Murphys one for the Pro Mystic one, and he started using the Amverdi one, I've never seen it go wrong. But I know people are nervous about electronics.
Yeah.
I mean, you use electronic products.
I do.
Has your dice ever gone wrong?
No.
No. I mean, does that make you nervous using the dice, the Amverdi dice?
It will do after the first time it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it will do at some point. It's bound to.
So, I mean, the advantage with this is there's no electronics. The disadvantage is once you've done this, like the Amverdi colour match, if you wanted to, you could do that walk around. Because you're immediately reset. They do the thing with the pens, they put the pens away, you're immediately reset for the next one, the next one, the next one. With this, now I've shown you how it works, you probably understand, it's a bit of a reset. You're going to have to take you couldn't do this table to table to table.
No.
You'd have to take this exact pot, put it down on the table. You'd have to, so that, I don't think this is designed for a walk around performance. I don't think this is designed for a close-up performance. I think this is designed really more for stage or for a one-off performance. With the Anverdi colour match, you can do it again and again and again, walk around. You don't even need a pot or anything. You just put them down on the table or get the spectators to put them in their pocket or hold on to them. The advantage of this is that the pens are regular. There's nothing special about the pens. So you can use any pens. If they run out or anything, you can just get more pens.
Yeah.
They're just
It'd
sharp
be great in like a
markers.
cabaret setting. For sure. It's like a one-off thing in a cabaret thing. It'd be great.
Like you've seen Ryland bring the house down with this.
Yeah. When he's dressed in the actual outfit afterwards. Yeah, absolutely. I think, and I know how that's done. So maybe this didn't kind of wow me because I know how it's done the other way, and it was kind of obvious to me how it was being done. So maybe it just didn't have that wow factor because I knew straight away.
This is a lot cheaper than Colour Match because obviously it's not electronic.
This is not electronic.
And there's nothing to go wrong. If you were going to put that routine into your stage show, the routine that Ryland does, would you use this or would you use Colour Match? If money was no object.
Probably that, because you ain't got to worry about recharging it. It's never going to go wrong. It's unlikely that's ever going to go wrong, is it?
My only question is
Lighting
on a stage.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing it on you, I was kind of, the first thing that you had was the tie, and I was umming and ahhing about whether it was the tie or it was the trousers.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to... And I actually just went to a punt on it. I just guessed, and luckily I got it right. But
yeah,
the only thing I'm concerned about is lighting on stage. And I don't know. I've not tried it. I don't know if it'd be a problem or not.
Visibility when you're on a stage is normally not great, is it? Like,
No.
From the audience looking onto the stage, it's fantastic because it's lit that way. But when you're on a stage looking out, visibility very often is minimal.
Yeah.
The bigger the stage, the worse the visibility is. So on a big stage, like if he was to try and, like if Ryland took to that and wanted to do it at Blackpool, he'd probably struggle. Because it's just, you're not going to be
I know for a fact, I haven't spoke to Ray about this, I know for a fact he wouldn't do this.
Because he likes the other one.
He likes the other one, he trusts it, it's reliable. And also he's got a bee in his bonnet about Illusionist. But then again, he likes Pete Turner, so I don't know.
I mean, regardless of who it is or what it is or who's produced it or who's done the introduction and the explanation and all that kind of stuff, like Pete Turner knows what he's talking about.
Oh, Pete goes through the stuff. There's a jam session at the end, half an hour of Pete jamming with Geraint Clark, just with ideas for this, and it's just brilliant. It's like just that half an hour's worth the price. I'm happy with this. I don't do Colour Match. Ryland does Colour Match. I used to do Colour Match. I don't anymore. But if I was going to start doing it again, I'd have no problem doing this.
I wouldn't do Colour Match that way. I would do it where you get 5 different people to put a different pen in each pocket, and then I would read
kind of more of a Kawasaki type thing.
I would read them to let them tell me without verbalising it. I'd read them to figure out which colour they chose.
Well, now you know the method. You could see how that's really easy. You'd say, look, I'm going to turn away. I want you to pick a pen, then you, then you, then you, then you, then you.
Yeah, just stand them in a line. One have to do the pick a pen each.
Yeah.
And then you just tell them.
And Pete suggested doing it as a lie detector style routine. So Pete suggested saying to them, like, have you got blue? 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 Okay, it was you. You're easy to read. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to do that very easily with that. And the other nice thing about this, which we haven't discussed, is you've got that visual check. Back in the day when I used to do Colour Match, I had a problem sometimes in that I've forgotten, with a million things that are going on in your head when you're on stage. I was like, hang on a minute, what was that? What was that green or was that red? I can't remember. With this, you've got that visual check. If you ever forget, as long as the lighting works, which I think it would, you can go back and you can look at it.
In a cabaret setting, like an illusion show or something, for a filler in between, that would go down really, really well. And you incorporating people into the show, which is always an amazing thing. If you can get 5 people up on stage, and you've got something where you could very easily incorporate 5 people on stage, that's always a winner in that kind of environment. So I think for like the illusion shows and stuff, very minimal of them I've done, but I can imagine that would work very, very well in that scenario.
Yeah. Having said all that, I'm going to give it 79%. I'm not going to do it. I'd be happy to do it.
Why
if I
would
had
you
to.
not do it?
Because if I was going to do it, I'd use the color match, the Amverdi color match that Ryland uses.
Right.
If I was going to do it, I'd use that because I've done it for years that way in the old days before Ryland stole it, and it was great, and it's also able to be done walk around. I like routines where I can do walk around. Like I just you can do it walk around. With this, it's a one shot and you're done deal.
I've got a cabaret show coming up, but I'm on my own, right?
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Would you?
I'd give it a go.
Yeah. Well, do it in the cabaret show and let me know.
I think I could make it work.
Yeah, I think you could. It's a great trick.
I think I could make that work.
Yeah, I think you can make it work. It's a really good trick. It's a really good trick. That's why I'm giving you 79%. I'm not saying it's not a good trick. It's a great trick. I just prefer the Amverdi colour match. I prefer being able to do it walk around and have it instantly reset. I totally agree that this takes all the stress out of an electronic thing, but I've never had a problem with the Amverdi colour match.
I've never had a problem with my Amverdi die either.
Yeah, so I don't see why I would change to this just because it's a different method. If the method that I use or have used or would potentially use in the future works, why would I switch to a brand new method? And also, you know as well as me, my eyes are terrible. That relies on me seeing something.
That is the only concern, is getting up on stage and then not being able to see it.
Yeah.
Because the last thing that you want to do is make it obvious what you're looking for. You need to be able to you need to be able to glance at it and it's there.
Yeah.
But with this, that's reflective.
Yeah.
So if there's a light in the wrong place,
yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah, you are.
And there's no way of checking that until you're there.
No.
Because you don't get sound
I think
checks,
what you'd do is you'd set up on stage, you'd set it up and you'd have a look. You would be able to set it up
if you get the opportunity
if you
to
get
do
the
that.
opportunity.
I've been to gigs when I was learning how to do the illusion shows, and we've had to like sit back and wait till the last minute and then go.
Yeah.
There's no sound checks. And then the lighting's different when you get on stage to what it was when you arrive in the venue. There's a million things that can go wrong with lighting and stages and stuff, and that I don't think that's foolproof. But there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
And let's go and do it.
Is to go and give it a go.
Yeah.
And I'm confident enough to go and... I'm confident enough that it will work to go and give it a go in a cabaret show.
Okay. Well, go and do it and let me know how it goes.
It's difficult to give it a mark, though, without actually going and doing it.
Well, I know I'm sticking to Amverdi, so I'm giving it 79%. I think it's really good. I think that it'll work.
See, Amverdi's done me so well since I've started doing magic that I feel like I'm cheating.
Yeah. Well, look, here's the thing. I like it. I just think that like the reset's going to be a pain. I also think those little balls, I mean, I can say that because on the trailer it kind of shows you a little bit more.
Oh, it does?
Going on, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'd be worried about losing those.
How would you? They're not going to fall out, are they?
No, but like you're going to leave that in your cabaret case if it gets knocked over and little balls are all over the place.
Do they come out?
Yes, that's how you reset. To reset, you have to take them and turn them over and tip them out into your hand. They can come out very, very easily.
Okay.
And if one of them rolls away, I know you've got a spare set.
Yeah.
Well, Pete talks about having refills just in case.
I presume they'd be locked in there.
No, they're not locked in there. Literally, if you just turn this over, they're all rolled out.
Oh, okay, that's not good. Well, I mean, you just like cling film the top.
Yeah, but not in the middle of a show. You've just finished the show. You've just finished this trick. This isn't your closing trick. You've just finished this trick, so you put that away inside the inside your cabaret case. You're not going to cling. Excuse me for 1 minute. I'm just going to cling film my perfectly normal pen pot here. Nothing to see, ladies and gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves, and then we'll get on with the show. You're just going to throw it in your cabaret case. All it takes is for you to reach in there, knock this thing over. Pulls go everywhere. You've got enough shit in there anyway, and before you know it,
but. The difference between how organised and tidy my cabaret case is
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's very easy to knock something like that. We're talking tiny little things here.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Well, give it a rating. We've got to go.
Oh, it's difficult. Without having... I mean, it's going to be above 80 because I'm going to give it a go. But and Pete has endorsed it. So if Pete thinks it's good, then who the fuck am I to say it's not?
So give it a rating. I've said it's good. 79%,
You know what I mean, though?
79% is the best rating I can give it. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. I've given it my rating. Stop.
Pete Turner thinks it's good enough for him to put his name on it. So
Yeah, exactly. But then again, he put his name on the
But what do
stopwatch.
you think of it?
So no one's going to give a shit what I think. If
Pete Turner is one of the
thinks it's
greatest living mentalists in the
He
world
is.
today. I know. Give it a rating.
good. I like it. It didn't blow me away because I've already seen this 1,000 times with Void doing it. I figured out how to do it straight away, or how you did it straight away. But that's probably just because I'm tainted and I know a few methods and stuff now. I think on stage it would play really, really well, but until I actually do it, I don't know.
Give it a bloody rating.
Trying. I'm gonna go 85
85%.
until I can
Like
get on
pulling
stage.
teeth.
It may change. When I've been on stage and performed it, if it goes down well, it would go up.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it goes well, you can come back on and tell everyone.
I will.
Good.
I'll come back on and tell everyone if it
I'll give
goes
you a
well.
tripod. Go and film your show when you go and do it, and include this,
I'll
and
just
we'll
take
put
Mike.
that. Huh? I'm sure
take
Mike's
Mike.
got better things to do than watch you do a cabaret show. Like anything.
No, he hasn't.
Go and record it, and then I can watch it. I can do with a laugh. 85% from
It's
Matt.
your company I'm representing. You better hope I do a good job.
Standards are slipping. 85% from Matt, 79% from me. We'll come back to this when Matt's
this mine?
performed it. Yeah, you can take that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. You want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back again next week. If you haven't already seen, we've got a review show. Sorry, we've got a Q&A that went up this morning. Go and check that out. But thank you very much for watching. I'm Craig.
I'm Matt.
We'll see you again. Take care. Bye, everyone.